Hello. I apologize.
No problem, Doc.
Sorry about it. Unfortunately, somebody scheduled a call, an emergency call, and it ran much later. So.
All right. I believe you're all set.
Okay.
So, can you hear me loud and clear?
I can hear you loud and clear. Thank you.
Awesome. And can you see my screen as well?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. Beautiful. So the reason why we're here today is for Personalization Lab. I'm going to post some links in the Zoom chart section for you, and just it's actually part of the email I sent you for this invite in case you have to book another session, because
Okay.
our time is far spent and I do have a lot of schedule today.
Yep.
But I'm still going to post that in the chart, so that way you don't miss anything. You can just book another session. If with me, that's fine. You just have to put my name in the comment section. And if not, of course, they will just redirect you to a different trainer that will help you through. But we should be able to get at least halfway through today, get most of the information, because I see you do both surgery and oncology.
Correct.
Okay, so that's two different information we need to just combine for you. So I will focus mainly on the surgery part. Okay. Again,
Okay.
if as long as we're able to get the surgery part done, so your next meeting will be based on just oncology. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So, welcome to this session. It's called Personalization Lab session, and of course, this session is to help you get set up and ready for go live. Every content we get to create in the session will be present and will be available for you at go live. Okay, until you're ready to just make adjustments or delete or edit or to any of this content. Um, I want to believe you passed your UPER test during your training section, and that's why you're here. So that's a great job on your part. You can give yourself a pat on the back because it's not easy. All right, so congratulations, Doc.
Thanks.
So here, I want to believe you, since you're in the office, you don't really need this. But if you are outside of office, of course, you need your password and your campus key to be active. If not, please reach out to the security team. They can help you out in that, and just make sure you are correctly set up.
Yep, I'm in the
so
office.
You and I, yes. If you're in the office, you don't have any issues. But from home, you might have a little bit of concerns if you're using your private laptop and stuff like that, or your private desktop. So I just want you to be on the safe side. If you come across any kind of form of issues with password, just reach out to your security team.
So let me just stop you for a second, because right now, would it be better? Right now, I have you on a Zoom on my iPad, and I'm sitting at my desk with my with my desktop. It seems like I'm thinking right now I should really be Zooming from the desktop, so I could share this with you if I'm having trouble. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to log off and let me activate the Zoom. Let me redo the link on, because I've got two monitors, and I can probably put the Zoom on one. That way you can be able to see my screen. So give me a second. I'm going to log off and come back on.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now, Sam?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Okay, we're good.
All right. You can see my screen?
Yes, I can.
Awesome. So moving on to the next slide is just telling you that every content that we get to create will be permanent and present at Go Live. The reason is because we make sure every uh, content we get to create will be in the production environment, which is also known as your Epic Live environment, which is the real Epic, not the training environment. Okay, so here first thing we want to do when we get to log on, we want to make sure that your name, your credential, your job role, office address, and the possible accesses to locations as far as security wise, they are correct. And if not, we need to just get this, the survey link in the session. We need to just get that done and update those information ourselves. All right. So this is the main objective of this training, and of course you and I will be talking about how to organize your schedule, which is your outpatient settings, and also your patient list, which is your inpatient settings. Smart Text is already created template in the system, and they are pretty much what you just need to find a way to access, and then just utilize them. Now, a typical example of that will be your, your consult notes, your up notes, and HMPs, and so on and so forth. It's already created and they are embedded in the system. We just need to find them, edit them, and customize them to fit your preference. Okay. The process of us doing that is what we call smart phrasing.
Right.
Okay. To create a smart phrase, you can create from scratch without copying from the system. If you know you have some template already and you love it the way it is, then we can just use those, copy and paste them into your Epic ground or workspace, and then just put in some good smart forms, smart links, smart blogs, smart list that can actually aid your dictation and aid your documentation efficiently, which is what that the smart phrase is actually is. The good news about that is you can also copy from your colleagues. You can share with them if you are really generous. Of course, your macros will be the saved template in a note writer. A typical note writer will be a physical exam note writer or a review system note writer. So in your case, you will be working with physical exam and review system, of course. So I'll show you how to create your own content within and have them saved properly such that you don't have to create any content while you're in the patient's chart. You just have to apply the saved content you already created to the patient's chart. Okay.
Okay.
So the next one is your preference list. I call this your library of orders. So this is where you get to create your folders for medication. You get to create your folders for consultation. You get to create your folders for labs, and then we get to save some orderables in these folders based on the title. So the good news is you can create it from scratch, or you can just copy from other users who are in Epic already. Okay, your in-basket works typically just like an Outlook. The only difference is you don't get to send emails or receive emails. It's a major communication tool in Epic, whereby you get messages from other providers or staffs. You also get results if you order any lab or imaging results or imaging orders for a patient to get done, and the result comes back. They go into your in basket, and they are all called deficiencies, also known as folders. That you just have to just walk on and get them out of your way. It's either you review them or you sign them from your in basket. Your smart set or the set, they're pretty much the same thing. It's just terminology, and the reason is because smart set is utilized in outpatient settings, and auto set is utilized in inpatient settings. Okay. And of course, one more thing that I would like to talk about is just making sure that this guy called Personalize is actually the main guy that we'll be walking through from. I want you to think of this button as your settings on your phone. If you want to make any changes so far, of course you have to go to your cell phone and go to your settings, right, on your cell phone. This is your settings in Epic. This is where we get to create the content together, and this is where we get to make changes if we have to. If I'm not with you and you want to make any change, this is where you go to. Okay? And all the 8 objectives that I just listed above will be tailored around these 4 important major objectives. Okay? All right. So I do have questions for you. Are you set up for InProvider?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. And you have your M model active as well?
I do.
Okay, beautiful. In case you need anything from the help desk, this is their number, and we want to make sure you have access to that. You just click on the number that says it's for Epic. If it is password related, that will be number 1. I believe if it is Epic related, I think it's number 6. So I will stop sharing my screen, and I want you to go ahead and share your screen. Awesome.
You can see that? Yep.
Yes, I can. All right, so I'm just going to request the remote control from you, and I'm not going to move your mouse unless needed.
Yep.
But you'll see a lot of me with this red arrow. If you can see, just let me know if you can.
Yep, I can see it.
Okay, great. Awesome. And also this one, you're going to see me just pointing you in the right direction you have to go, okay? So, all right. I think we have Epic right here.
Yep.
All right, you can click on that. Double click on that. All right, great. So you can see as you get logged on, properly, like without asking questions. This is because your activate your campus key and your campus password are active, so you're pretty good to go. If not, it's just going to take you back to where you have to put in your password and your campus key. So here, let's find your department. Okay. This is not your department, is it?
No.
All right, so let's go to search. So here, how to find the department is based on location, okay? So tell me what your location, you're in Abington, right?
I'm at Abington, but I'm presently up at the Asplund Cancer Center.
Okay. So let's find the address. The address. Go ahead and type in the address to that location. All right. Push enter. Okay, that's fine. We might have to do a VRT oncology for you. So let's try. Go ahead. Type it. Go on. Type it. Okay. That's it. Number one.
Probably, I'm thinking, I'm not sure what SLP is. Yeah. Huh. Let me try one other thing. Let me just see. Ah, here it is. GYN Oncology. So this is probably us right here.
Okay. Okay, go for it. Yes. All right. And continue. And okay. So this is Epic just saying, hey, we have new features. Do you want to view now or do you want to remind me later? So let's just say remind me later. And we're just going to move on. So over here, you have your calendar. So if you want to see future date, you can just choose whatever date you want to see and see what your schedule is like, okay? Over here, you have possible, you have ability to switch department. If you get to go to another location, you just go in there and then find that location, and the location is here. So whatever you switch to from here, right here, whatever location you switch to from right here, this will switch to that location as well. Okay. So, and here is your name. And the good news about that is if you click on that arrow right here, that little arrow right there, I'm just going to clean my drawing. So you can see you're listed right here as all department, which means you're not going to miss anything. So regardless of wherever you go, if any patient is assigned to you or scheduled to see you, will show up on here.
Okay.
Okay. So you just have to know what date you want to check on. So let's go for March 1st. If not, let's try March 1st. How about 2nd? Keep clicking on the date. 4, let's keep going. 3rd, you should have something.
I don't think they've moved over any of the patients yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't, I'm not sure that they've.
You can double check later, Dan. That's fine. But
I
of course,
I see patients on Wednesdays. I don't see anything.
Oh, okay, just Wednesday.
Oh, hold it. Are we in 2000? Okay. Hold on. We're in 2022. So let's see. There we go.
Okay. All right. So this is a typical example of what your schedule will look like. Okay. All right. So now if you do just one click right on this patient right here, at the bottom here, you get the report to see what's been going on so far with the patient. You can see if these information are updated, you get to see them. Over here, you get to see them as well. And right here, the problem list, of course, will be listed here. Now, in here, you do have opportunity to see more report, as you can see over here. We have many types of report in there. So go ahead and click on that magnifying glass. I need to just wrench in some information for you. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to be able to do current medication. So you can see that right there. Click on that. So the patient is not, there's nothing because we've not updated the system. That's fine.
Right.
But if you go ahead and click on this range right here for me, and you click on this magnifying glass. All right, so let's range in current meds. Go ahead and click on that. And let's go to the next line. And we're going to do plan of care. No. All right, visit orders right here. So that way you can see any orders you've placed during this visit.
Okay.
All right, let's go in there again. I think I saw a face sheet for oncology. All right, so let's go over here. Yes. All right, so let's accept right there. All right, so now you have all this accordion report, and you can just cipher through whichever one you want to see before you even go into the patient's chart. Does that make sense?
Right.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, so if you open this little arrow up right there, you can actually access other providers. You can see the name. You can see nurses that, if a patient should just have an appointment with the nurses for whatever reason, maybe INR or something, you get to see the patient here. And if they want you to sign off on their chart, this is where you get to find them. Choose your patient from here. Go into their chart and sign off on them. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So over here at the top, you can see charts. You can see auto review. You can see sign encounter. You can see print the AVS. You can, in fact, change the provider from yourself to another provider or from them to yourself. Okay? And you can as well do a no-show for the patient, start a review, that's if there's any imaging and stuff in there. Of course, you can document multiple charts at the same time. It's just going to like you're just going to click on next and it goes to the next patient. You click on next and it goes to the next patient. That's how that works with the document group. Do you have any questions on here?
Nope.
All right, so to the far right side, you have your in-basket here. The good news is if you have any new information coming into your in-basket, you get to see them on this right side. Or you can just click on this hyperlink right here and then just go. It takes you right into your in-basket section, and then you can just walk via from the in-basket itself. Okay, so on the far left corner top, this is where you get to have your best friends. They are going to be your best friends, your best friend. And the reason why I said that is over here you can see that one that looks just like a calendar. That's your outpatient. The next to it is the guy with the 3 slices of pizza. That's your inpatient. All right. The next to it is your learning home. Your My Dashboard. This is where you'll get to run your own personal report and see how you're doing. If you're lagging behind on patient information or maybe documentation you're behind, or maybe your orders or your professional charges, they're not complete. This is where you get to run most of your report. And also here you can actually do some learning. So click on that. Click right there and see, this is how you get to run report. You can run within 2 weeks. You can, this is just how you get to run your own personal report. over here, this is where you go to switch this screen and go to your learning home. If you want to just research by yourself without asking anybody any question, that's what you do. And over here, this is, you can see these are hyperlinks that can actually help you to do that. On the outpatient side, of course, on the outpatient side, what if I want to do a wrap up of a visit? You just go here, you open that up, and it's more like an article. You just have to read, and a lot of diagrams are in there, and you just have to, just do your thing, read through it, and then go practice. Okay.
Okay.
And if you scroll down a little bit more, I think we have inpatient. Yes, over here you see where it says patient movement.
Yes.
That's for inpatient. Okay. And also for the ERs, these are videos that can actually help you within. All right. So we are going to move on to your inpatient, and let's get that set up. So the good news is there's a shared patient list with you or for you already. So you do have from Jim, from Saturday, from Sunday. Open this up. Let's see what we have in there. Okay, so nothing yet. All right, so
what's Jim?
Right. I'm sorry.
What is from Jim? What's JYM?
Maybe Jim, as in Jim.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
It might be gynecology, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
They just might be missing the right spelling.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So on that side, which is right here, I want you to see this as typically just the same thing we have on the outpatient side. Okay, so this is your inpatient side. We just have to manually create our own list and just be on the safe side.
Right.
So at the bottom here is the Jefferson's list. Okay, so you just have to open that up, go for it. And you can see you have options in there like unit, you have department, and so on and so forth. Now, what I want you to do for me is just scroll down a little bit on here, grab the bar, there you go. And what we want to find is providers /residents. So let's open that up. Now, here is the list of teams. Okay, so if you're part of any team, then you can just go ahead and grab them. So if you will be doing like consult, that's fine. If you don't find anything here, I'll take you to the consult list, okay?
Yeah, I'm taking a look. I don't see our... here it is. This would be it.
All right. Just right-click on that and save as favorite. All right, so now you have your favorite list right here.
Yep.
And all right. So one more stop we need to make. It's if you scroll down on this part, just on that side, just all the way to the bottom, and keep going, don't stop. All right, so here is the provider list right there. Let's open that up, and let's find your service. There you go. And scroll down a little bit more. If you find you guys right there, all right, right-click on there, and save as favorite. Awesome. So now you have both here. Excuse me. You have both here, and you are not going to miss anything. All right. So I want you to scroll to the top. Let's see if we can get a fake patient. And I'm just gonna like break it down. Oops, you just closed it.
Oh.
Just open it back up. Right here. You're gonna do that a lot, so do not be do not be bothered. Uh, let's scroll all the way to the top. Okay, on here. There you go. And we're gonna open the unit right here. Unit. Let's open the unit up. Okay, so we're gonna go to, I think it's West, Widener West.
Yep.
Okay, one click on that. All right, so here we are. We have a fake patient here ready to be utilized. Now, the reason why I pulled this up for you is to make sure that you experience what's going on here. Now, you can see this is grayed out, this is grayed out, this is grayed out, and grayed out, right? It's
Right.
because they are dependent of patients. So if you're not selecting any patient, they will be grayed out. And if you look far to the far right of your screen right here, this is a sidebar that gives you what you need to do, what needs to be done, what has been done so far, you know, pending orders, my pending note, expiring orders. Those are the things you get to see. Now, this is dependent of whatever list you choose right here. So if you are working on, so right now you can see the list right here. That's the one we selected at the bottom right here.
Right.
So if you decided to go with another list, you click on this list. Now this will change right here, will change, and over here is going to change as well. Now the information you'll be seeing right here will be based on the list you select.
Okay.
Okay, so which means that you need to see some things you've done or things you need to get done. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, great. So to just be on the same side, now for all these guys that are grayed out, let's see if they're going to come alive. Okay, so go ahead and click on this patient. Just one click.
Yep.
Oh, they came alive.
Yep.
So that shows you what you can actually do. And over here, Jefferson has made life easy such that you don't, whatever you need to do, just do right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so this is you just saying, okay, I just want to write notes. Then you go into your progress notes, you get that done. Or I just want to see all the notes. They said this patient has seen so person or so specialty. I want to see whatever they have. Then you go into the notes, you see all the notes written by specialty on this patient. Okay. Oh, I want to place orders. You just go there and do your thing. Or I want to update the problem list. Oh, you just go there and you update the problem list. Okay. So you and I, we've done talking about the patient list. Now let's go to creating some content. Okay. So over here, you have personalized. And that personalized, remember what I said about it, is your settings on your phone. So this is the settings in Epic.
Right.
All right. Any changes, any content you want to create or changes you want to make, just go there. You find the functionalities to utilize. All right. So go ahead and click on the personalize. So here you do have preference list composer. You have my smart phrases, and you also have macro manager, which is where we do our node writer. And you have the themes right here, and you do have manage quick actions in the in-basket. Of course, if we have more time, you will get to go in there. So let's go into this preference list composer. Let's click on that. All right. So you can see it's quite empty, right? So at the bottom here, for some reason, we just have to check this. We need to uncheck this box and check it again. And then something will show up. Boom. Now you have all this good information. So right here at the bottom, you do have the ability to copy all the users, okay? Okay, so go ahead and click on that.
Okay.
Awesome. So this is how you get to find all the users in Epic or your colleague that you would like to steal from. You find the name right here. You select here. The user you're trying to steal from will be here. This will be their file because this is your file. Okay. So if you just do you have anybody you think might have done this, or maybe not? That's fine. Okay. So scroll down. I can see one right here. All right, just one. All right. So check the box right here at the top. Okay. And so you might not see this because you don't have the live outpatient yet. Okay, but that's fine. So let's go ahead and hit copy.
I can choose another one. I think I've got somebody else I can choose if you want me to try to find somebody else.
Let's go for it.
So let me,
You gotta come to the bottom.
copy user, right. Let me just see. Right, here we go.
Okay. Oh, great. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, that's interesting. All right, so just check this box at the top. It checks everything. Okay, great. So let's copy. All right, so you got everything. So that heat close right there. All right, so now you can see the list of things you got. You got 51 here. You got 6 on the outpatient, on the inpatient. So you ready to see what's in there?
Yep.
All right, so let's go with the outpatient first. So you can either double click on there or you go to edit right here at the bottom. All right, so here we have sections, and I'm just going to quickly explain this to you. So all the sections you have here, you can also call them files. Okay? You can also call them files. So this is antifungal file. Of course, you have 4 items saved in that file, and it goes on and on and on. So if you want to add to this, all you have to do is just say new item, add new item to this file right here, and you should be good to go.
Should I click on it?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So place any order that you can actually put under that.
Let me get out of, let me go to something else. Have a little bit more.
Okay.
I'm trying to look at that. I'm trying to come up with one that I would.
Take your time, Doc.
Here, let's do this. And I would do.
Awesome. So now scroll down. I want you to choose normal. All right. And the normal is you e-prescribing.
Okay.
Okay. So rather than just printing out the e-prescription, I mean the scripts, this will just go directly to the pharmacy. Okay. So all you need to do is just fill out this information, how many days refill needed, and you have it saved just like that. Is it 90? Make sure you check it. Make sure it's this dark blue.
That's 90 and
All right.
now, okay, so I hit 90, and then now when I try to do refill,
Okay.
let me just, that drops out. Was there a reason?
Yes, because there's no information here. Is it doses? Is it days? So whatever you choose, if you choose 3 months, that should automatically. There's no frequency. All this information, if they are
10 micrograms,
done correctly.
days, duration, okay, 30 days.
So that's
Here, let's go
all
this.
right. That's fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right. Hit accept. And you just added a new one to it.
Right.
Okay. So over here at the bottom, if you want any of these guys to be the first one to show up, you can just highlight them and then move item up or down, and then it moves. The same goes here as well. The sections, if you want them to be the very first one, you just move them up or down or whichever way. Those are the things. So over here, if you want to remove an item, you remove with this. If you want to edit, you edit with that. If you want to remove a section on this side, you remove a section. Removing an item goes with this. Removing a section goes with this. If you want to create a subsection within sections, of course, that's your guy right there. Now, if you want to rename this section, properties will be the guy to do that. All right. So do me a favor. I want you to close out. We're going to just test each other quickly and make sure you have a sound understanding about how this works. So close this completely right here. All right. So take me back to your preference list now. Okay. Awesome. So let's go to your inpatient.
Inpatient orders.
Correct. All right. So we all have here a favorite, just favorite. So pretty much, I guess this is all you do. Or if you want to do more, this is how we do it. Let's create sections, okay? And then we move these those items into each of the sections we get to create, okay? So we're going to call that, let's call it imaging. All right, hit accept. All right, so let's go back to favorite right here. I want you to drag and drop in imaging. There you go.
And then there they are.
All right. Awesome. Good job, Doc. And your favorite, let's go back to my favorite. So what else do you have in here? We have medication, right? So let's create another section that says medication. And let's go in there and drag and drop. All right. So we're going to go to, so we have an intro up routine. So let's go to create another section. And we're going to call that intro up right, and hit accept.
Oh, there we go.
All right, there you go. And now we're gonna go to new section again and create another section. I'm gonna call that ADT, admission,
ADT.
discharge, and transfer. Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to my favorite, and there you go. You just did yourself a great job, Doc. Give yourself a pat in the back.
Okay.
That's awesome. I'm actually just saying this not because of anything, but because I've worked with other providers and I know I have to be very, very affirmative, but no, not in your case. So good
Right.
job, Doc. Here, let's go back there, and I want you to close that completely. And so if I ask you to go to your orders in your preference list, how do you do that?
I have to go to the orders.
In your preference list, how do you get to your preference list composer?
Right here.
Awesome. All right. So you got charges here. Those are professional charges. You got your labs, outpatient, labs, inpatient. Awesome. All right, you did great. All right, let's close and we move on to the next chapter. All right, so personalize again. And go for the second option, which is right here. Oh.
It must have pulled in a
Wait a
little
minute.
bit of Dr. Shaheen's smart phrases when we copied.
Okay. How did that happen? You can only copy one workspace at a time, but that's fine. So let's double click on here. Let's see. Okay. Okay. All right, let's create a copy.
Clear it, close it.
Create copy.
I'm sorry.
Do you want to use it? Do you want to take it, right? You want to take it?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
All right, let's go for it.
Let's go. Keep it.
All right. So I want you to give it first and last initial and then call it whatever you want to call it. All should be in one word.
So I should use, when I use a smart phrase, I should use an identifier for me, like.
Yes. Like your
So,
first and last name, initial.
okay.
There you go. And then you can call it anything else that you want to name it. There you go. All right. Now hit accept.
Cervical NT. Let me just. Okay.
So this is you. Now do me a favor, Doc. I want you to scroll down gently. Okay. Anywhere you see this person's name, we'll want to make sure you have your name in there. Okay.
So where
So
is
all questions and concerns, there is none. There is none actually.
Right.
All right. So click right there.
Click right here?
Yes.
Oh, save. Got it.
No. Not save. Right here. Right here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All
Yep.
right. So I want you to push enter on your keyboard. Again, one more time. All right. So here, I want you to type in period MEMD.
MEMV.
D is in Delta. Just backspace twice.
All right.
All right. Now D is in Delta. There you go. Now push enter. All right. So that will pull your name and your full credential. Okay.
Got it.
So the next one we want to do is today's date. So period, T is in Tango, D is in Delta. All right. Enter. All right. So the next one we're going to do is a time that you sign in this template. Okay. That's going to be period, N as in Nancy, O as in orange. You can just do current time, but I usually like to do now. W is in white. All right, enter. Awesome. So if you want to include your office phone number of office information, then you can do that. If you push enter, then you can do that at the bottom.
Just type that in, or just there's a
Yes, just go ahead and type it in. Awesome.
hold on for a second.
Awesome, Doc. So here, let's
Just
go ahead and accept.
0 and
Make sure it's not your cell phone.
no, I'm giving the office number.
All right, great. Because I don't want anybody stalking you.
No.
All right, so let's hit accept right there.
Accept.
Yes, sir. And we're going to close this one. No, right here. No. At the bottom.
Close. Got it.
All right. So this is you.
Right.
Okay. So on that one, let's click remove because we don't need it anymore. All right. So the next one we're going to do is let's go into the next notes. Double click on that. All right. So this is you. So no, she actually shared this template with you. Oh, is he a she or he? I'm not sure, but
yeah.
Is it he? Okay.
Yeah.
He actually shared this template with you, all of you guys. I think you guys are in the same group, right?
Right.
Okay, so let's create a copy. Let's create a copy right here. We're not going to change anything. Just give it a name. Of course, it's going to be your first and last initial. And
Just keep it the same. Okay. And save it.
Now hit accept. There you go. Now close this one. There you go. So no, that's fine. Close this completely. And let's go back there. Personalize.
Right.
And here it is. So let's take that out.
That one.
All right. So the next one. Okay. All right. Show me how to copy this.
Create a copy. Accept.
Good job, Doc.
Okay.
Good job. Good job. Any other thing you'd like to create?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
so this is
Do you have template?
yeah, this is in my right now. This is visible for me for inpatient, right? These are
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
okay. Um, so I got a bunch of templates.
All right, let's go for it.
Um,
Just highlight the ones you want to work on. You can copy one of them. Okay. Let's get started with one, and you see how you get to do it, and then you just whenever you have time, you can just do the same with the rest of them.
right. So right now this is what this is. Um, here, let's just. Okay, I copied that.
Mhm. 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 Mhm.
Okay, and so
Mhm.
I have to.
Give it a name.
So if I accept it, correct? That will.
No, you have to give it a name.
Right. So I'm. Oh, up here. No, up under settings. Give it a name up here to the right.
Yes. Mhm.
Okay. Um, and, um, DX. Okay. Now hit accept or save it.
Put a description.
Um, Okay.
All right. Now accept. To say yes.
And there it is, right?
Yep. You see how simple that is?
Yep.
Just copy it, paste it in there, and you move on.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So let's do like 2, 3 more, and then I'm gonna take you to where you can actually get a complete note, because this looks like a verbiage you'll put in between a complete note, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, should I in the smart phrases? Does this also include my smart phrases for my inpatient, for my outpatient?
Right. So everything you're trying to say right here is within both inpatient and outpatient. If you have to use it for both, you have access to them. But we need to get the right template for you for the inpatient, for consult and maybe progress note. That's for inpatient, and then your standard office visit template
Okay. So
for just minimize that.
okay. So this is just okay. I can create one here. Uh,
Hmm.
let me see. Cancer. I know there was something. Just a okay. So
All right, accept. So
okay.
let's go to new, and I'm just gonna share. Let's see what do we have here. So I do have more information for you. All right, wait for it. Beautiful. pretty much the same thing. All right. Okay. So in here, I want you to type in
Hit the X, create a,
in the insert.
hit the green button.
No, insert
Okay,
text.
got it. Okay.
There you go. I want you to type in IP space J. Oh, IP is in inpatient, space J is in Jefferson, space ONC, oncology, ONC space consult.
Hit return.
Yes, push enter. There we go. All right, so let's go for the very first one. All right, accept at the bottom. Okay, so exactly where those verbiage you're trying to copy and paste. So whenever you're ready to use them, scroll down for me.
Yep.
You just paste them right here on your AMP section. Okay.
Okay.
So that would be your assessment and plan, right?
Right.
If I'm right. Okay.
Right.
So let's take these guys out and create a space for them.
So what do I have to do?
Just highlight them and delete.
Which, the whole thing, or?
Yes, the whole line.
Okay, and delete it.
Yes. And I want you to type in A/P, all in caps.
A/P.
And and I want you to do space and then put 3 asterisks right in front of it. Awesome. So this guy right here is where you just highlight and then you just do your .me. You want to try it?
Okay. So now if I just go.
All right. Go. Do it.
Right.
That's not you. ME. You can see the cervix, new patient. You can see the. You know what? I think we have a lot of ME in the system. Why don't you just use your middle initial as well?
Right.
All right. So you can close this. Let's go back to. Yeah. Go ahead. Close that, and we're gonna go here, right here. No. My phrases right here.
Oh, my phrases. Got it.
And then open all of these guys one by one, and then we're just gonna give it. We're just gonna put.
Can I just go over here and let me?
Yes, just in between. There you go.
Now, do I just save it now or accept it?
Accept. We have more to do. Just hit cancel right here. Hit cancel.
Yep.
No, we're right here. Just go back to. There you go. No, that's fine. You're right there.
Okay, there. Right. Okay. Accept. Okay.
Awesome. So let's go back here, right here. And we're going to do the .mie now. Go for it.
Right.
There you go. You see all that?
Yep.
Now, if you push the one if you push this one.
This one right here? Or
Yeah. The second one.
second one. Okay.
All right. Double click on it. Boom. You see?
Yep.
That's how it works. Okay. So in this case, we're going to take out the 3 asterisks. Take out the 3 asterisks, and then there you go. Okay. So, but for these nodes, we want to make it open to all of the verbiage you're going to save. So we will make it very generic that you can use all of this, those smart phrases you're about to save. You
Right.
can use them within. Okay. So if it is for the one we just used right now, the bilateral pelvic sentinel, then you can do that. Or if it is for something else, then you can put it in with the .mie, and then you select that, and then you use it. I'll show you how to do that. Okay. So let's do Control Z. Control Z.
You want me to put that back in, right?
Yes. And Control Z again to take this guy out.
Just delete the MIE right now.
Yes, you can delete the MIE. Awesome. Now push enter now. Again. All right, so now do .memd.
Right, MEMD.
D is in Delta.
Oh, got it.
All right, double click on that. All right, the next one you want to do is period, T is in Tango, D is in Delta. The next one you want to do will be period, N as in Nancy. There you go. All right, so
Partner, I got
I see you got it. Your office address, if you want to include that in the console, that's fine. If not, that's okay.
What I would say,
Okay. Yeah. I heard about the Tiger text. I've never heard that before, but I heard about it yesterday. So.
And we have been putting our cell numbers on this.
Cell?
Yeah.
Like cell phone?
Yeah. On this note, because this one, this is for patients in house that they had to call us directly. So.
Right. Okay. That works. All right. So here. What are you doing?
I needed to put one more thing in there. Tiger text active. There we go. Okay, we're good.
All right. So here. You can see my blue arrow.
Yep, I can see the blue arrows.
Can you see them?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So, yes, those guys, I want you to erase them, take them out line by line. There you go. And all right, so in labs, I want you to do a .lab 24 and go for that very first option. Double click on it. All right. In the imaging, I want you to do that WET. Go for the second option. All right. All right. So this one right here, I want you to delete it. Those two lines and the comments. Check out the comments also. All right. So now you have all this information streamlined. So scroll to the top now. All right. So let me tell you a little bit about this information, okay? So over here, you can see you have @ and you have @, but then it's in blue link, right?
Right.
So those ones are called a bookmark smart link, okay? So what they do is they take you from your note, within your note, they take you to wherever you need to go in the patient's chart. So if you want to go to the chart review, they take you to the chart review. If you want to go to the labs in the chart review, they take you there. If you click on it, they take you there. I'm going to show you how that works, okay? But if you're looking at the ones in black, like this ones, those ones will take you nowhere, but pull those information from wherever they are in the patient's chart and have it auto-populate in your text.
Right.
Okay? So the blues take you somewhere. The blacks brings the information to you. Okay? So an example will be, this is hospital problems, non-hospital problems. This is past medical history. This is past surgical, family, social, allergy, medications. So here I want you to highlight this. Do an F2. You have an F2 on your keyboard. So find it, push F2. All right, push F2 again. Go again. You can see the movement. F2. F2. All right, check this box and double click right on there. All right, so you see it took you down here to the next one. So this one's, I'll say leave it alone for now until you're working on a patient. But push F2. Again, one more time. And we're going to delete this one, okay? What time is it? All right. We're going to delete that one. Push delete on your keyboard. All right. So that, you're going to work on that later on. So here we go. Scroll down. Let's make sure we have everything intact. All righty. Great. So over here, you give it a name.
This is consult note. Yep.
Yes, this is it. And description.
Okay.
All right. And over here, go ahead and hit accept. And okay. All right. So successfully, we've been able to create and recreate 5. Well, if I can count, that's 6. 6 templates. So let's go over here.
Close it out.
Yes, close it out. And of course, I want you to double click on this patient. All right, just say you're not the attending and you hit accept. All right, so let's go to notes. Let's go to new. And here you're going to type in number 2. want to do consult. All right. So place your cursor right here. Awesome. Now push enter twice. All right. So now do dot M-I-E. I'm sorry. M-I-E. All right. So let's go for your consult note. Double click. All right. On this tiny bar right here, you can drag and drag to the left. Tiny, the tiny bar. There you go. You can do it more. Awesome. So now you have room. So go to the top. So these are the blue links that I told you about. Here they are. You see them?
Yep.
All right. So if you click on notes, go ahead and click on notes. It takes you to your chart review and it takes you on the note. Go ahead and click on media. No, right here in the note section. Right
Oh,
here.
I'm sorry.
Media. I just wanted you to see the functionalities. All right, so it brings you here. If you click on the next one, see, it brings you to labs. Next one. This is your pathology right here. Next one. All right, see, so you get the idea, right? That's how that works. All right, so for the ones in black, see what they did. They pull those information into your chart.
Right.
Okay, so if there's information, if you're looking at any information and it's looking like crap, don't worry about it. It's because this is a fake patient that has absolutely no information.
Right.
So that's why all this are looking like there's nothing in there. Trust me, if you're working on a real patient, you get more information. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So if you scroll all the way down to your AMP section, now, which is right here. So if you do your F2, in fact, scroll all the way to the top. Let's do your F2 from the top. All right, keep going. Keep going. You can see the movement, right?
Right.
All right, so we're here. Now do your dot M-I-E. Okay, so you grab whichever text you want to grab. Boom, it's right there.
Right.
So I'm going to test you now. How do you create more template? If you have to create more template, how do you do that?
Go under personalize.
You passed. You already passed.
Okay.
You passed it. Because I thought you'd probably by now forgotten. All right. So the other thing that I like to just double check with you, because our time is far spent.
Yep.
Go to your Epic right here.
Okay.
All right. So go to your help.
Go to what? I didn't hear what you said.
Help.
Oh, okay.
And go to your login testing. All right. So over here, we need to make sure you have all this information correctly. This is you. This is you. This is your job role. These are the specialties you have. Okay. Of course, your preference of communication will be in basket, but you only have inpatient and not outpatient. So they need to fix that and give you both inpatient and outpatient.
I do both inpatient and outpatient, correct.
So over here, your scheduling and admitting privileges, this is it. This is the main place, right? If that's correct. And your location is also your department. This is it. This is your office address. And your location is Abington Hospital. Of course, you attend at Abington Hospital as well.
So provider primary address,
It's wrong.
well, it's really up here. The primary
That.
address is at
Okay.
3941 Commerce. Now the hospital
Mhm.
address is 1200 where I do surgery. So,
Okay.
um,
So
and I
let's make
think,
sure your name here.
and this primary phone number has changed. That's an old number.
Oh, okay. But on number 10, you do have all the information correct, right?
Well, I'm not really, this middle one here, I'm not really there anymore.
Okay.
I'm not,
All right, that's fine. All right, let's do this. How about your name? Spelled correctly?
correct. Yep.
Okay. All right, so let's go here. You see the link right up there? I want you to hold down Shift and Control simultaneously and do not let go. Now click on that again. Awesome. So here, scroll down right there. And let's go here. There you go. Your name.
Yeah. Epic. Yep. Okay. What
All
is this?
right. All right. Yes, you're able to log in into Epic. Yes. All right. Scroll down. Awesome. So number one, yes, it's spelled correctly. Okay. All right. 3 and 4, I think you're good. Yes. Number 6,
Nope.
the provider detail. So, okay, go to, no. You can go forward. Number 6, that's fine. Go on. All right. So scroll down a little bit. Number 6 is going to ask you a few questions here. So it says preference. So inpatient and outpatient, this is what you want to say. Like, no, not correct. But the rest is yes, good. All right. So the surgeon staff details, that'll be number 7. If you can just move this screen right up here, move it, grab and hold. There you go. And let's see what number 7 says. Number 7, it's actually at the bottom. Oops. Okay. There you go. You
Authorized
got it?
locations, surgeon. Well, I do
Is that
surgery
correct?
at Abington, not really at Thomas Jefferson.
Not only at, okay, so let's say 7. It's not correct right here.
Right.
So you want to say not correct.
Got it.
All right. And number 8 is good to go. I think so.
Scheduling department is good.
This right here is a good.
Meeting location.
Scheduling
Right.
department.
Yes.
Attending location, Abington. Do you attend at Jefferson as well?
No.
Okay. Okay, so that's correct. Okay. All right. Primary address, which is number 9.
Really, the primary address now is this.
All right. So let's say no. That's incorrect. And number 10.
There's some incorrect ones.
Just say yes.
Okay.
Say yes, because they still have the correct one.
Right. Correct.
They might just. Okay. All right. So forward arrow is what we need to find now. All right. So it's asking you. So here you want to type in inpatient and outpatient.
Or certain staff details is really Abington. It's really 3941 Commerce Avenue.
All right.
And what do they
You
want?
can
They want
accept.
chip phone,
Oh
2120.
yeah, and the phone number.
Okay.